Okay, ladies and gents, we're just checking out a little snippet of the intro to Blazblue, produced by Arc Systems Works. Alright, Anomaly just stepped out for a second. He went to get some water because up here in Jersey it's kind of hot at the moment. Alright, so seeing from the anime cutscenes, unlike Street Fighter 4, this actually has like higher budget quality with the anime scenes. But I believe this is like the only true anime scene in the game, so of course it's gonna look better since it's concentrated on this little opening sequence. Alright, our main character is Ragnar the Blood Edge. He's basically the equivalent of Soul Bad Guy from the Guilty Gear series. I would love to see a cross-up between the two series, being that although the fighting systems are similar, there are vast differences between the two, with the lack of the dust air combo system, and they don't really like the actual finishes are basically what the destroyers would be, but I guess if you just look at being that they're produced by the same company, of course you're going to see similarities. Alright, so that's just a little brief overview, and we're going to get into this, some of the game mechanics. Alright, Anomaly has just arrived.
Anomaly's back, bitches!
Alright, now what I'm going to do is we're going to head into training. I love the HUD setup. And the music kind of feels like Castlevania in the intro. Now, another good thing about this game, the music is kick-ass. I love it. Especially Ragnar versus Jin's theme song. Anomaly and I have put a lot of Blazblue soundtracks into our Mugen game. Now, I'm pretty sure these characters are going to be ripped and they'll be ready for Mugen in the next couple of months.
Come on, brother.
Now, similar to Street Fighter 4 and how they do like the trash talking between certain characters, you got that here, which really adds to the intensity of the game. Now, the backgrounds are a mix of 2D high res and 3D polygons.
This is chip stage. This is so chip stage, man.
Yeah, the button setup is you have a punch, kick, heavy attack, and then you have your drive attack. Alright? It feels a lot like Guilty Gear, but again, like I said in the opener, it kind of feels like it's a little more solid than Guilty Gear, because it's only Guilty Gear with the dust loops and stuff, and people being like real gay. It was what it was. But Anomaly, from you getting to play it, what were your pieces of
graphically? It reminds you of Guilty Gear, but better. I mean.
I will always love Guilty Gear.
Considering like resolution-wise, everything 360 and stuff like that. This is now for also for PS3. I mean, the specials. Their finishes are different. There's really no real dust effect. Gameplay-wise, it's good. It has a great storyline.
The story is really nice. Although the story mode is kind of short, it's still something you can enjoy, especially with all the characters and whatnot. But the lobby system is way better than Street Fighter 4. I don't care what anybody says. You can have like your own little setup. You can do watch mode, so on and so forth, like similar to DOA 4. Which Capcom, maybe if you update your lobby system for Street Fighter 4, get some good responses for it. But graphically, unbelievable. I just love it. High res 2D. The wave of the future, and Arc Systems, is pretty much new when you compare them to Capcom and other companies doing fighting games, I guess, in K, and they really established themselves. So, we can, I'll do like one arcade battle, and then overall the game, it's gonna get, I say, a solid 8.9. It's not perfect, but it doesn't suck. It doesn't suck at all.
I'll give it a 9.
You give it a 9?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm impressed by graphics. Graphically, it's great resolution. It still has like an anime 14 always stands still.
Yeah.
Like the storyline is good. It definitely feel like one game that you don't get shitted on for the fact you have HD TV 360.
Yeah, this will
it
definitely
doesn't
take advantage.
Yeah.
Like you run at highest resolution.
As much as I play the soundtrack,
I mentioned that before. And then the HUD is pretty. I just love it. I mean, the style, the design.
Look, you find shot
colors, everything is just pretty much on point. You know, moves at a steady frame rate.
Look at that
course,
graphically, wow.
You know, I know Wolfire's gonna be like, you and your frame rate.
You and your frame rate.
Up. You know, but look at that. That's amazing. It's like moving anime. King of Fighters really has to step it up.
But you can't compare that to King of Fighters.
Yeah, I mean, graphically, that's going to be the closest thing to it. Finally, like, you know, SNK went into, you know, the next, you know, they finally upgraded their stuff. Now, one other thing I wanted to address is there are some balance issues, like Iron Taker, which is like the Potemkin of this game, can really do a number on you, because I got raped online until I got used to the system, but even then, the guy is like a freaking tank.
Yeah, that's true, but you know what? Every single 2D fighting game,
you always had a big man.
There's always the big man. There's always one.
Yeah, we don't want to genetic though.
Yes, so.
Yeah, but for the most part, you know, one thing I did hear are some people saying that, yeah, it's too hard to pull off moves and whatnot. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a game where you need to skill to play.
But that's the problem with new generation and old generation.
Yeah, I know Tough Nerd Toys from Xbox Live and our sponsor.
You got almost 6 million for a time bonus? Come on, man, that's a lot of
I just sent it to one round just to
that's
show.
That's a lot of fucking points.
Dude, seriously? You're freaking...
The characters have personality.
Don't get too close to me, please.
I like that. All right, so that's our little, you know,
review for
Blazblue. Hopefully, you guys, you know, like it as much as we do. It's currently available on your Xbox 360 and PS3, so definitely go check it out. It's a game you can get into. You know, like you don't really need too much skill to enjoy it, but to be like really good, you're gonna have to.
It's not a pick up and play. It's definitely not a pick up and play game.
Yeah, I mean, no. As far as like the combo system, they can get in and play. But as far as getting like to master the game, you're gonna have to take your time.
Yeah.
Know what your character's strengths and weaknesses are, and then just get into it. All right. So we're gonna end it on that note, and we're getting into our rubber matches.